In this video, we're going to be showing you how this one single web page website could generate us leads 24 hours a day without us touching any simple thing at all. So if you're a local business owner watching this right now, I want to ask you something. When was the last time your website brought you a paying customer? Not just traffic, not just some random person clicking around. I mean someone who called you up or filled out a form and said, I need your service. When can you start? For most of you watching this answer is probably never. Or for those of you who are running ads, yeah, you could actually get leads via your website, but it's still going to cost you a lot more. So it happened once and 6 months ago, or you're still waiting for the next one. So here's the problem: your website is sitting there like an employee who never shows up to work, but you keep paying them anyway. You spend money to build it, you're paying for hosting every month, and it's not doing the one job it's supposed to do, which is bringing you customers. So I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that, and I'm going to walk you through a real case study where we spent just $224 and got 16 qualified leads in 12 months, no ads, no paying per click, just organic traffic from Google. And let me start by showing you the biggest mistake most local businesses make. So basically, this is the website I'm talking about. So most of you have this elegant website, you have this fancy built website, and you will keep on paying maybe $100 to $200 per month to the hosting company or the web designer company who did the web design for you. And for some reason, it does not generate leads. There are two ways you could go about generating leads using your website. One is using paid ads. Other one is actually showing up for organically in the search engine. So what I mean by paid ads, so when someone searches for your service in your city, in my Goddard case study, it's Seamless Gutters McKinney. So you get featured in the sponsor section if you're doing Google paid ads. You could also do Facebook paid ads. You could also do TikTok. So whichever one suits your purpose anyway. But the two methods you can use to drive leads through your website is via paid ads and organic search. So once you type in a query on Google, there's actually this sections that comes up on Google. The first section is a paid section. So this is where you want to feature. Yes, it's going to cost you money, but it's going to give you this. That's how to get your website rolling. The other section again is the organic section. This one where the website I get listed right here under this map section, under the Google business profile. So that's basically how you get leads coming through your website. So in this video, we're going to show you exactly how to get this done without having to spend this amount of money on ads. So a lot of persons still skip this ad section and go directly for the organic section. So it's the organic section we are going to dive deep into in this video. So stick with me right here. And this is how we're able to use this one single page website that I built out. If it were a company, they would have gotten even a better deal out of those leads that came in. And we're able to generate upwards of 16 leads within a period of 1 year from people just submitting this form. This phone number on the site does not work. So if the phone number had worked, we would have even gotten double or triple the number of leads we've got for this website. So most business owners think this, that they have one website, and let's say you're a plumber in Dallas, you've got a website called Dallas Plumbing. They think, well, I also sell Fort Worth, Arlington, and Irving. So you add pages to the same websites for all of the cities. Here's why that doesn't work. Google loves homepage. When someone searches plumber Fort Worth, Google wants to show them a homepage that's all about Fort Worth plumbing, not buried on page three clicks deep on the Dallas website. Think about it. When you search for something local, what shows up? Small business website with an exact match domain, not the location pages buried inside Yelp or Angie's. Those big websites have all the authority in the world, but your little one page still beats the inner pages. The right way, you build separate website for each city, one domain for Dallas, another for the Fort Worth, another for Arlington. Each one has its own page targeting a specific city. So what we're saying right here is when someone searches for your service in your area, you can see all of these big websites, Yelp, like in our case. You can see Yelp, you can see Texas Painting and Gutters, you can see Creative Gutters. These businesses have been online for years. Take Brothers that just do gutters. This is a franchise. They've been on the space for years, but we are outranking them with just a simple one-page website, basically having an exact match domain. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how we're able to achieve this less than $100 in our case, and how you can get this done for $224 in your own case. So basically, this is the website. There are markers that Google wants to see once you're building out a local business website. The first thing that gets ranking, that does that homepage authority, such that Google is able to love and show your website above bigger websites like Yelp and Angie's List, Thumbtack, and all of these big directories. So the first thing we did was get an exact match domain. So an exact match domain, it simply means a domain that includes your service and the location in which you serve in the domain. And in our case, we got it as Goddard's McKinney, Texas.com. That was the first thing we did. Google just loves this domain. Don't ask me how. That's how it is. Google just loves this domain. And it is evident from our rankings right here. If you check all of these keywords here, we're also still ranking for multiple of these keywords. McKinney got an installation, we're ranking number 2. So for multiple of these keywords, we are ranking our website. So that's the first thing we did. The second was the title tag. We dialed on the title tag. We also included the service and the city in which we render the service in. That's how it's able to show up here on Google, such that it encourages clicks. So someone looking for McKinney Gutter installation and they see, oh, gutter installation repair McKinney. Oh, this is the website I want to click on. They scroll through Yelp. So instead of going through Yelp and taking on multiple websites, they just go straight to a website that does this locally, and they just call up the website. So the third thing we did was included the same services we render and related services in the headline of the website. So we have a major headline, we call it H1, which is the major headline. So we include the service and the city in which we service it, not multiple cities, just one city. So it basically tells Google exactly what your website is about. Then the fourth one we did was in the first paragraph below the heading tag, we included the services we render and the city, so it gives Google even more context to what we did. Then the fifth section is the service page section. This is the area where you start outlining the services you render in detail. You don't want as many text as this, maybe 2 lines can give you exactly what you need, because Google has gotten smarter over the years, so it tends to understand exactly what your page is all about. Then you could have a section that talks about why people should hire your company. Talks about if you're licensed, if you're insured, if you have reliable professionals, if you come out on time, if you do the job right on time, if you do cleanup after you're done with your installation and stuff like that. So then the other thing we basically did was added a testimonial section, which an original website would have. You would definitely have testimonials or reviews from your Google reviews. You could actually pull them from a Google business profile. And the second to last thing we did was add frequently asked questions. So what this basically does is further builds the topical authority of your own page or of your business website. Because see, when someone searches for McKinney Gutter installation or whatever service it is you are doing, this is my case study that I'm showing. So when someone searches for gutter, there are these people also ask questions. So people who are searching for these services are also asking this kind of questions. So you want to also answer those questions on your website. That is what we're saying. So instead of having a generic one of how much does it cost to put up a new gutter, you want to make it focused to the location of your service. In our case, we added McKinney to most of all of these questions. So we want to focus it majorly on the area it is we are servicing. And the last we did was include the zip codes we service. So persons want to search for businesses that are very close to them, such that they can get the business owner to come around, give them a quote, and get this job done in a distant time. So basically, that's all the on-page we did on this website that generated us this number of leads within a year, spending less than $100. If we were to sell this number of leads to business owners, what would be costing anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000, selling the entire lead that came through from this website to a business owner. So basically, that's all we did. Then in order for us to get Google to understand this page, we made it such that this website is indexable, that Google can crawl this website. Another thing that gives Google this ranking signal is we've got this website listed in multiple directories. So if you're familiar with local businesses, you get listed on Yelp. We'll call all of those things directories: Thumbtack, Angie's List, Foursquare. We refer to those as directories. So you want to get all of those things listed in multiple directories as possible. In our case, we get them listed for over 400 directories, and that's how we're able to get Google to trust and love this website. And that's all we did. So if you have to do this yourself, you could go out and register this website yourself and get yourself listed. But we just like the easy route. So we got someone on Fiverr, a freelance platform, to help us with this for $75. And that's all basically we spent, and we got it indexed on Google. Google tends to trust this website. Sorry, I gotta remove this phone from silence. So basically that's all we did with this website, and we're able to generate this number of leads in a month. You can see we got this website running from the 1st of November of 2024, and by January 25 of 2025, we got our first lead. That's 3 months apart. We're able to get our first lead. Mind you, SEO takes time, so it takes anywhere between 3 to 12 months to actually see basic results coming. You will start seeing your rankings grow over to see actual full results between 6 to 12 months. So it's not something you do today and start seeing results tomorrow. If that's the route you want to take, I strongly recommend you run ads for your business until you start making profit. Then you start investing in SEO to own your traffic in its entirety. So basically, that's all we did for the service. So if we would wanted to get more leads for this website, we would have added an active phone number. This phone number is just a fake number; it doesn't work. So we would have added an active phone number, and it will even ramp up the leads. Another thing we could have done is issued out a press release to further enhance and strengthen our authority in the eyes of Google, such that we get listed on over 450 Google placements, Google News websites, such that we get listed on websites like Fox, News Media, NBC Media, CBS Media. We can put all of these trust logos on our website to indicate that we've been featured in all of these services. And this costs just $70 to just get listed. And if this is not still enough, we still want to rank for multiple of these keywords on position number 1, not position number 2. We want to further strengthen it by building out backlinks. So backlinks simply means an authority website linking, writing an article about your business and linking back to your website. So we want to point out to the homepage, since the homepage has most of the power on the website and it tends to have our core service that we render. So we want to point most of those backlinks to our homepage. How much does this backlink really cost? My mentor here, Jackie Chow, sells his backlinks or guest post for $90 or $74 if you're buying the bulk deal. So you could have all of these drip feed, maybe 2 in a month, and it could cost you anywhere between 1,200 to 2,400 to acquire all of these links in its entirety for the month. And I'm going to tell you, you're definitely going to rank higher than you're going to rank way more than I did for just spending just $100. SEO is investment over time, but the reward is enormous. So that's basically how we could have ramped up this number of leads. We could have even generated even upwards of 5 to 10 leads in a month by building out these multiple backlinks. But we didn't have that budget, so we decided, okay, we're going to go this route and see exactly what it turns out to be. Such that if I explain it to businesses, you can let it follow and let it age over a period of time. Then you start building out those backlinks as soon as you start getting profit from whatever venture it is you're doing. So basically, that's the case study we did. We built out the exact measurement for $15, not a fancy website you've seen it, just a one-page website, as having the main headline, all of the listed services, why the higher section is testimonial, the frequent air questions of the zip code, and all of this costs $224 if you're going to do it by yourself, because now we're including the press release, we're including indexation service, we're including hosting service. In your case, if you were to do it yourself, we're including content creation using ChatGPT subscription to get high quality content. And basically, that's all we did. Like I said, we launched this website in November of 2024. The first lead came in January 25 of 2025. By the end of the year, we got sustained qualified leads from people filling the form, I need gutter fixed or I want new gutters. These are really owners ready to spend money, not target, because here's the crazy part. We didn't even have a working phone number on the site, like I mentioned. Just the contact form. If we add an actual phone number, we'll probably double the number of leads that came in. All of this came from ranking in this blue link section. That is it, the organic section of this website, beating a big site like Yelp, Angie's, and even beat Home Advisor with a brand new website. So like I said, what we didn't do for this website, we didn't build dedicated service pages. So in your case, you could go ahead and build dedicated service pages. What do I mean by that? So each of these services that you render, you want to build them on a separate page that specifically talk about that service. Then gives Google that context that this page is all about gutter installation. This page is all about gutter replacement. This page is all about gutter repair. So you don't want these keywords to start overlapping on each other like we did in our case. And that could have turned out to be something that would have been better. Then we didn't also build location pages. So we could have also covered locations that are 5 to 10 mile radius of the main city, which is McKinney with service, and that could have generated a couple of leads also from people searching from those leads. Like I said, we didn't build backlinks, so we could have built out high quality backlinks from high authority website that costs anywhere between $90 to $100 per link per month. So we could have created some helpful blog content that will further strengthen the authority of the website and get Google to even love the website more, and kind of update the content regularly such that, okay, content that are no longer in use or new information came out, we also want to add them to the website. Then if you want to do this for a brand that is flowing big, after implementing all of this thing on your main service website, so you don't want to just use one website to outrank for multiple cities. You also want to have a similar website like that, mini website, micro websites targeting each of the cities, because we already established that Google tends to trust the homepage of that particular directory. So if you have the homepage of a new website targeting that particular location you're servicing, Google is definitely going to love it, and you're going to even get more calls. So if you're going to work with us, we're going to build out these microsites for you in the locations that you service, and all of this now start pulling leads month after month for you, and you will tend to kind of dominate the entire area that you service. And this could get you anywhere between 14 to 35 qualified leads every month from Google free traffic, not paying per click. And here's the best part: all of these sites can rank one page at a time or for multiple for related keywords on a single keyword that was being searched. So why this works better than one big site? Google rewards the home page, like I said. When someone searches for your service in a specific city, Google wants to show them a site that is specific to that city, that the main focus to that city, not a page buried inside a bigger site. This is why small local businesses, be it Angie's, Yelp, Home Advice, or those big sites have way more authority, but their inner location don't get the same love Google dedicates to home page gets. So building links to inner page is also tricky. If you do it wrong, you could mess up the entire SEO plan of your site. But building links to home pages, that's pretty straightforward. Google expects it natural. So what about paid ads? Like I said earlier on, I'm not saying paid ads is bad. If you're running Facebook or Google ads, they are working for you. Keep doing it. Use that money to run your business while you're building out the SEO strategy. Then slowly reduce the ad spend as you organically start coming in. Eventually, you might get to zero in ad spend. Most local businesses I talk to spend anywhere between $500 to $2,000 per month. That's about $24,000 per year. And the second you stop paying, they stop coming. With this approach, you spend 224 one city, then those sites keep working for you 24/7. They don't work weekends off. They don't go on vacation. They just sit there on page one of Google and bring you leads. So why should you work with us? Now, getting a site rank is just the beginning. You really want to dominate your area, your local market. That's where we help our client long term. We'll help you optimize your Google business profile, even if you don't have. So that's if you have already. We'll help you manage optimize your Google business profile such that it shows up in this top 3 of Google search results, such that people are able to click on this between this first 1 to 3. Those get majority of the calls, even more than these below links that are way below. So we help you reach there, and we do this on results base. So it's only when you get result that is when we get paid. Then for your Google business profile, we help you automate review automation system, collect reviews for you automatically, and leave them on your website and respond to those reviews. We also implement a missed call text back with a unique tracking for your site, so that you're able to track the number of calls that came in through organic and through paid, so you know exactly where to channel your budget to. You also have an AI chat widget that automatically installs on your website. It chats with clients and books clients for you on autopilot. Above all, we stay up with current updates with Google constantly changing the algorithm, trying to understand exactly what people are rolling out because of AI generated content. Developers can crank out content in a matter of minutes. So next step, here's what you want to do. If you're tired of paying for leads per month after month, you want to own your lead source instead of renting from Google and Facebook, book a strategy call with us with the link in the description below. We'll do 2 things for you on that call. We'll analyze your market, we'll look at your competition, we'll show you exactly what it will take to rank in the city. Second, we give you 2 options. You do it yourself part. We'll guide you through building this website yourself for $224 per city. We'll give you the roadmap, we'll answer the questions, you do the work. Option 2 is done for you. We build everything, we manage everything. You just take the calls and close customers. We have 3 risk-free spots for Google Business Profile Optimization. You only pay after you see results. We use the same resources for both organic ranking and map pack, visibility, citation, press release, exact match domains, quality content. It will all work together. So instead of having this previous website, we just build a spiral that it works together for the entire website that you have. This site we build in McKinney costs $16 leads per month. The site is to rank, it's to bring in the leads, and we spend less than $100 to get this done. So now imagine if you have 5 to 10 of these websites, you will generate upwards of 2 to 5 leads per month per website. That's around 20 to 50 qualified customers calling you every single month, completely free from Google. Your website can be your best employee. You just need to set up the right way. Book a call with us and let us build the perfect 24/7 hours salesperson for your business. If you find this video helpful or have questions, leave the comment description below, and I'm going to answer this using text or video to answer those comments that you like. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel so that it helps me grow and help me reach out to more local business owners and help service them in a better way. Thank you, and see you in the next video.